Hello viewers, you're welcome to DM Camp. Today we are going to be looking at an example under solid figure. We're going to be looking at this example under solid figures, and the question is from PAC, WAEC past question 2002 question 8A, and the question reads: an open rectangular tank is made up of a steel plates of area 1440 meters square. Its length is twice its width. If the depth of the tank is 4 meters less than its width, find the length. So the question is talking about a rectangular tank, an open rectangular tank, which its length is twice that of its width, and its depth is 4 meters less than the width. So let's see the drawing from here. Let's try to make a drawing of it. So let's see this. Here you have this. Okay, the question says an open rectangular tank. So let's try to shade this side, telling you that this is sealed part. So you can see from here an open rectangular tank. The area is given to be area equals to 1440 meters square. Then its length is twice its width. So let's just say its width, let it be x. Let its width equals to x. So definitely the length is going to be what? 2x. Here is the width, x. So, and the height, if the depth of the tank is 4 meters less than its width, if the depth, this is the depth, is 4 meters less than the width is x, then 4 meters less than, you subtract 4 meters from the length of the width, minus 4. So this is the dimension of the rectangular tank. Now, to solve a question like this, we are going to consider this to be a closed tank. Let's consider it to be a closed tank. That is, everywhere is closed. There is no open parts here. Now, from the previous videos, I showed you how to find the total surface area of a cuboid. And the formula I gave, okay, let's use this to derive the formula. Let's assume that this is a cuboid with no open face here. So here we are going to say total surface area of a cuboid, of this cuboid now, is going to give us 2 of the length times height. 2 of the length times height. Now, then we multiply it by so let's try to derive the formula. We have 2, then open bracket, the length times the width, length times the width, plus the length, you multiply it by the height, then finally plus width and the height. You can see everything must appear twice. Length twice, width twice, and the height also twice. So let's see this. Here we are going to have 2, open bracket. What is the length? The length is given to be 2x. 2x, multiply it by the, what is the width here? The width is x. Then plus what is the length here? The length here is 2x multiplied by the height. The height is x minus 4. Let's put it into a bracket. Then finally plus, what is the width here? The width here is x, then the height is so let's try to derive the total surface area of this cuboid by assuming all the sides closed. By assuming all the sides closed. By assuming all the sides closed. So here, total surface area of this cuboid, we are going to have 2 here. Then here, we have the length multiplied by the width plus the length again multiplied by the height, then plus the width now multiplied by the height. You can see the every side appears twice. You can see length twice, width twice, height twice. So from here we can have 2 into open bracket. What is the length? The length is 2x. What is the width? The width is x plus, what is the length again? 2x multiplied by the height. The height is the depth. That is x minus 4. Then finally plus the width is x multiplied by the height, which is the depth. That is x minus 4. So here we have this. So here we have this. 2 is here. Let's multiply this. Here we are going to have 2x squared plus, let's use this 2x to open this bracket. We are going to have 2x times x, that's 2x squared minus 2x times 4. 2x times minus 4, that's minus 8x. Then plus, let's use this x to open this bracket. X times x is x squared. X times minus 4 is minus 4x. Minus 4x. So from here, we are going to have 2 into 2x plus 2x squared plus 2x squared. That is 4x squared. Plus s squared again. That is 5s squared. So here we are going to have 5s squared. Now this is minus 8x minus 4x. That will give us minus 12x. So if we use 2 to open the square bracket, here we are going to have 2 times 5. That is 10s squared. 2 times minus 12x. That will give us minus 24x. So here we have 10s squared minus 24x. Minus 24x. Now let's see, the question says an open rectangular tank is made of a steel plate of area. The total surface area is given to be 1440 meter square. That's the total surface area. Don't forget, we just calculated the area of this cuboid. The area of this cuboid to be 10s squared minus 24x. Now, but the question says an open rectangular tank. That shows one side of this is opened. This shape is open, so we are going to remove the side that is open. This side, here you have 2x and here you have x. So we are going to find the area of this and subtract it from this. So the area of this is going to give us 2x times x. That is 2s squared. But don't forget that the total surface area is 1440. So we are going to say 1440 meters square equals to the area of the cuboid without an open face. Here is 10 s square minus 24x. Now, the area of the open face here is 2s squared. So we are going to subtract it from the total here. So minus 2s squared. So if we do this, we are going to have 10 minus 10s squared minus 2s squared. We are going to have 8s squared minus 24x. So here we have 1440 equals to 8s squared minus 24. So if we rearrange this, and make it in form of a quadratic equation, as squared plus bs plus c equals 0. So here we are going to have 8s squared minus 24x. Then we are going to move this to this side, minus 1440 equals 0. We have 8s squared minus 24x minus 1440. So let's divide through by 8. Divide through by 8. 8 divided by 8. If you divide 8 by 8, you are going to have s squared minus 24. If you divide 24 by 8, we are going to have 3x. If you divide 1440 by 8, we are going to have 180 equal to 0. So let's solve this by factorization. Here we have the coefficient of s squared here is 1. The coefficient of constant here is minus 180. 1 times minus 180 will give us minus 180. Then the coefficient of x here is minus 3. So we are going to look for two numbers that when you multiply the two numbers, you will have minus 180. And when you add or you subtract the two numbers, we are going to have minus 3. So let's see the two numbers. I have 15 here, 15 and 12 here. Now 15 times 12 will give us 180. 15 times 12 will give us 180. But we are looking for minus 180. So if we put minus here, if we say minus 15 times 12, minus 15 times 12 will give us minus 180. Minus 15 plus 12 will give us minus 3. So minus 15 and 12 are the two factors. So here we are going to have s squared minus 15x plus 12x minus 180 equal 0. So from here we are going to have s squared minus 15x then plus 12x minus 180 equal 0. Equal 0. Then from here, what is common to this and this? We have x, then x minus 15. If you take s from here, you have x. If you take s, you have 15 left. Here, what is common to this and this? 12 is common. 12 is common. Here you are going to have x minus 180. If you divide 180 by 12, you are going to have 15 equals 0. So from here, we have for our factors x plus 12, then x minus 15. Since you have this and this common, you pick one factor, then equal 0. So from here, we can say x plus 12 equals 0 or x minus 15 equals 0. So here we have x equals to minus 12 or x equals to 15. X equals to minus 12 or x equals to 15. But the question says we should find its length. We are looking for the length of the rectangular tank, which is twice the width. So, and that is 2x, the length equals to 2x. So let's see here, 2 multiplied by, let's use the positive number, which is 15. So 2 times 15 will give us 30 meter. So 30 meter is the length of the rectangular tank. 30 meter. I believe you enjoyed the class. Please, if you do, try to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thanks.